Another glorious watermelon meal. So good. And it makes me think, I was sitting here and I was done eating, and then I thought about how some people, they say that you should eat the rind. They say, oh, we don't want to waste anything and we want to maximize our nutrition, and there's lots of good nutrients in this rind, so they say we should eat the rind. Well, I'd say that's nonsensical. Why would we think part of it is delicious and the other part is disgusting if it wasn't the delicious part that we should eat? I mean, if you know what I mean. Like, the inner part of the fruit is delicious. The outer part is difficult to eat and not really tasty at all. I mean, it's like eating a cucumber, just way worse. It's like a terrible unripe cucumber, and of course a cucumber is a melon, so it's no coincidence that they are similar. And I don't think anyone actually sits down and eats the rind. They juice it usually, which is another sign that this isn't really a good food for humans. The fact that we have to juice it to be able to consume it, it should be like a warning sign. If you have to do something to the food in order to be able to eat it, it's not really human food, is it? Oh, but there's important nutrients in the skin. Well, do you think other animals eat the part of the food that's disgusting and inedible just because there's important nutrients there? There's nutrients in everything. There's nutrients in grass, there are nutrients in toxic herbs, there's nutrients in deadly poisonous mushrooms. But just because there's nutrients in there doesn't mean that we should be getting those nutrients from that food. There might be calcium, for example, in the skin here, but there's also calcium in the flesh. So I'll just eat the flesh and get my calcium from there, rather than trying to sort of maximize my nutrition by eating everything. Now, nature designed the perfect package for us, where the delicious part of the fruit is what we should be eating, and the skin and the rind, unless it's very delicious on its own, I think we should just leave it alone. And you also got to think about why we find certain things delicious and other things not. In my book, delicious equals nutritious. If something is delicious to us, it's because we need it. It's because we have a physiology adapted to enjoying that, because we need it. If something is disgusting, it means leave it alone. Don't eat that. If something is delicious, it means do eat it. But of course, only in its natural state, only in its raw, natural state as it appears in nature, without any processing. So there you have it. If it's not delicious on its own, leave it alone. And if it ain't delicious, it ain't nutritious. Oh yeah.